Good day everyone, Phoenix Princess here, and I'm back. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a vlog, and you would not believe how extremely busy I have been. Well, anyway, and I will explain all of that in a later video, but it is nearly Halloween. Now, if you have been subscribed for a long time, you know I freaking love this holiday. It's awesome! It doesn't get enough credit in my opinion. Anyway, for this vlog, I am going to talk about the 3 things that freak me out the most. Like my worst fears and things that freak me out. It works with theming. Oh, yeah, and before I forget, I haven't got a pumpkin yet, but I'm getting one tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned in for that, because I'll be doing another pumpkin carving, and I'll be telling a ghost story along with that, and I might be doing a live stream on Halloween night along with Frosty Fox, who is coming. I'm so excited. Okay, so the 3 things that freak me out. Number 3 is marionettes. You know, if you don't know what marionettes are, they're like those puppets that on a string and you control them like this. They freak me out. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what it is, why they freak me out. They just do. The weird thing is, I'm fine with finger and hand puppets, but marionettes, every time I see one, they just scare me. It's like looking into a soulless body. I think that's it. I actually remember when I was a kid, there was this show I can't remember what it's called, but it had those puppets with the strings that had marionettes. And I remember when I saw that, I was actually really creeped out. Though it's not a weird fear, but it does freak me out. I can't stand being near marionettes without freezing up. I don't know what it is, they just freak me out. Alright, number 2, an Ouija board. Okay, now, this is something serious. Never, and I mean never fuck with a Ouija board, like ever. Okay, that thing will literally destroy you. Okay, why am I scared of a Ouija board? Well, because it's literally a door to another dimension, for Christ's sake, and you don't know what you're unleashing. Now, okay, I grew up in a very superstitious family, and my great nana, who was the most superstitious of us all, I remember her telling me when I was a kid to never ever play an Ouija board. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't know what that meant at first, but when I looked it up when I got a little older, I started to see what she meant, and I declared to never play with one. I watched a few YouTube videos of people playing a Ouija board, and I actually saw the movie Ouija. Yeah. So I am never going to fuck with an Ouija board, because you don't know what you're unleashing. And when you grow up in a superstitious family like mine, you're bound to believe a lot of superstitious things. And number 1, my absolute worst fear, and this is probably going to sound so incredibly stupid, but my worst fear is lifts. I cannot stand lifts. That is my worst fear. I know it sounds weird, but it is. The reason it's my worst fear is because, well, I've never really been trapped in one per se, but I've never really been trapped in one, but the thought of actually being trapped in one, it actually makes me, and I'm actually really claustrophobic. And another thing that freaks me out, I'm worried that the metal lines that make the lift go up and down, I'm worried one of those is going to snap, and I'm going to fall to my death. Yeah, that's my okay, I'm sure it's not the weirdest fear. I'm pretty sure others had weirder, because some of my friends do. But yeah, worst fear is lifts. Probably not what you were expecting, but it is, and it is really, I can't stand going in lifts, I really can't. Every time I see one, I actually freeze up. And I actually remember back when I was in high school, and me and my geography class, we actually took a trip to London for a special treat, which was very rare in our account. And I can't remember where this was. I think it was in the I think it was in the train station, I think. Anyway, there was this giant lift and there was no other way down. There was no stairs. There was no stairs, so I had to take it and I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do, so I had to go in the lift, and the whole time I was literally crouching down with my head in my knees. I was that scared. A lot of people stared at me, but I didn't care. And when the doors opened, I just booked it out of there. So yeah, every time me or my family go somewhere, we have to take the stairs. Oh yeah, and that reminds me of another thing. Whenever me and my family went abroad and we had to stay in a hotel, and when we were staying at a hotel, I actually remember my mother. I actually remember taking the stairs a lot, and my mother had to drag our luggage up with us. I told her she could take the lift, but since I was a kid, she could not leave me unsupervised. Actually, speaking of hotels, you know what else creeps me out? Okay, I was watching American Horror Story Hotel recently, and you know what freaks me out about hotels most of all? It's how every floor and corridor are the same. That actually freaks me out. I was telling my mother about this and she finds it creepy too, how all of them are the exact same, like, duplicates. There's nothing different about them. And I actually remember as a kid, every time I stayed at a hotel, that would freak me out. I didn't... Oh god, it was actually really scary. I actually thought I was in, like, a parallel universe, kind of like, in a parallel universe, like that elevator game, which I'm also not playing, like, at all, because I don't even like lifts. So yeah, that would also freak me out. I don't know why. I think it's because they all look so the same and you can easily get lost. And I actually remember, and every time I would walk down one of those corridors, it seemed endless. That also, it seemed completely endless, and that freaks me out still. It actually still freaks me out, and I think it's going to freak me out for the rest of my life. Okay, well that does it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and oh yeah, leave in a comment of what your worst fear is, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon for every time I upload a new video. Oh, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the pumpkin carving. Hopefully I will manage to get a pumpkin tomorrow along with the ghost story, and I might be doing a live stream on Halloween night, who knows. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Right, till next time guys, and happy Halloween!